A Gorilla Tag clone is a game that's kinda like Gorilla Tag. Maybe that means you play a game of tag. Maybe that means the art style is low poly and has retro pixel textures. Maybe you can spend your parents' or your wife's money on virtual cosmetics so you can flex on your friends which you'll never meet in real life. Whatever it may be, it probably has a movement mechanic where you use your arms and hands to get around the world. So if that sounds interesting, this is Meta Morsels, where I find Gorilla Tag clones in the Quest store you probably never heard of. So first up we have Alien Tag, and it's exactly like how it sounds. Instead of playing as a gorilla, you're now an alien, but you can also flip people off. I feel like this is where banned people from Gorilla Tag end up. Not gonna lie, I kinda like the color palette, but it only has a 3-star rating, which is not bad, but I don't have high expectations. At least it's free. Anyway, let's check it out.
It's kind of unique that it actually has an intro music, or a background music. Not a lot of Gorilla Tag clones have that. This arm is kind of broken though. Unless my arm is too long, that might be the case. Like, let's make my arm shorter. Like, oh, it's even worse when it's shorter. It's even worse when I move my head. This is rigged. This is not the best rigging for a body model. And assuming that most of the people who use this are children, I'm gonna assume like their bodies are gonna be smaller anyway. So the thing that you guys can't notice is that I don't feel any vibrations or any haptics from my controllers. There's not even any sound, so it's kind of hard to gauge whether my arm is in contact with anything at all. The hand model is kind of drifting from my controllers. I don't know if it's just a tracking thing, maybe it's my controllers, or if it's a game thing. Yeah, grabbing onto things is definitely harder. Oh, it looks like I'm clipping. And to give it props, like, I like the ambiance, I like the vibe of it. It's an interesting color choice, which actually kind of works. It looks like they mix like rock assets with just general ruins. But so far, like, everything is kind of flat. Like, the entire map has like a flat ground base. Yeah, the movement is kind of inconsistent. It definitely is a lot more powerful though than regular Gorilla Tag. Oh, we can put sunglasses on. And that actually changes the shade of the environment. That's kind of cool. Our in-game currency, moon rocks, have also been added to the game. Go get some moon rocks at the store today. Let's see if we can buy anything. The UI is kind of funky. Yeah, the UI is not very convenient. Like, I have to press a lot of these. I have to be like super precise. Hey, you can flip somebody off in this game. Look at that, how edgy. Hey look, there's a chunk of texture floating around here. Ironically, this is the most interesting environmental detail I've noticed so far. Alright, that's enough tripping for me.
So this game is kind of broken for a launch title that isn't even early access. The UI is pretty confusing when just getting started. I mostly want to turn off the music, which isn't bad, but after looping for an hour, it gets pretty annoying. But at least it's got multiplayer working, so on top of the looping song, you also have 10-year-olds screaming in your ear, so not bad. So the next game is Remo, which looks more like a sandbox where you go to different worlds that have different mini-games. Almost kind of like VR chat, but I don't know if the worlds are community generated, and it's also free. You can kind of see the trend with these games. They're mostly free live service titles where you get bombarded with microtransactions. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but you can see why they're so popular. This one has a pretty high rating though, so I'm kind of looking forward to it.
Panda.
Wow, this is so much more bouncy than I'm used to. This feels nice though. Okay, nice slick UI, raycast UI. That's always convenient. This is like portals to different worlds. So can you make your own world in this game? Oh, they even have referral codes now. Of course, because they have microtransactions. Where's the currency system? Oh, it actually has snap turn, which is pretty cool. So it looks like it has a bunch of tools that you can play with. Let me grab this. Ha. Okay, auto reloads. That's good. Let's shoot that guy. Don't think it actually stuck to him. Alright, so you can buy stuff. So it looks like it's R for not Robux. That's a cool looking bee. Okay, buy this bundle to be a bee. Get a pet bear and 10k rems. Only 66 days available, so it has like a rotating backlog or catalog. Okay, that's pretty weak in terms of sound and feedback. At least he has haptics though. Beastcraft. Hold on, is this in collab with like other apps? Get the poly, join our Discord, and share videos you created while playing. This is a pretty elaborate claim process and requirement. Get the haunted doll after buying the horror bundle. Okay, so you have to buy to get... you have to buy something in order to claim something. Alright, let's try Animal City.
Yes.
Is it gonna be like Game of Thrones? Am I gonna be Mother of Dragons?
Dracarys.
It's a police station. It's a nice little town here. So, is it community created, or do the devs just keep adding more and more over time? And just like everything after the police riots, this police station has also been defunded. Dude, you can't even reach that toilet. It's not even attached to the ground. Okay, well, we got a boutique. Look at that. The ATM is... oh, it shows how much money I got. That's cool. Hello, microtransactions. It's also possible that people didn't really spend money on microtransactions, but they just kept coming back and earn like free. They just claim like the repeated free giveaway coins. No, I didn't even press that. Before you go, will you buy the police uniform? Dude, it's like it literally followed me outside of the store like, sir, wait, are you sure you don't want to buy this thing? Beastcraft. So that looks like another mode. That's a cool transition. I like that. Kind of swoops in on you. Oh boy, these textures. So there's a lot of people here. So it looks like this is an actual
Because this one does.
developer made. Oh. Shark Killer. Sphinx. Okay, I'm seeing a few copyright stuff here. Bro, they have Among Us in this Gorilla Tag game. Bro. They did not have a Minecraft mod. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. Ah, it is Minecraft. It's pretty impressive that it has all these mechanics. This is not just one game, this is a world.
So I actually enjoyed this game more than I expected. I wasn't expecting so many different mechanics being added. Like, it actually has Minecraft within the game, and that's kind of mind-blowing. I've definitely only scratched the surface in terms of all the variety and worlds this game has to offer, although I'm not sure if most of them are available yet, so we'll see. And I can overlook some of the bugs and inconveniences related to UI, because it seems to make up for it in content. So I can't wait to see what this game eventually evolves into. The final game today is The Egg VR. I'm actually looking forward to this one. It has a great looking cover art and trailer, and it's got a high rating. Also, it's kind of a unique concept.
So this looks a little bit more organized than everything I've tried so far. But sadly though, it does not have a turn function.
I'm fast.
So this is gonna be the horror place. Kitchen. Let's go to the kitchen. It's the one I see on trailers.
No
So
options, right? No, there's no.
The premise of this game is I'm a little egg
Yes.
in a realistic world. Why is there a Joker poster right there? And it's super AI generated. Oh, this is kind of cool. I always like these type of games where like the it's kind of like a Toy Story premise where you're a tiny object or creature living in like a regular human world. Oh, that's not Joker. That's a grandma. Is that the owner of this place? She kind of a monster. It's a cheese house. Cheese maze. No. Cheese maze sounds scary. So there's kind of like a drag to where I can accidentally like go back instead of forward. I don't like that. I feel like every Gorilla Tag game has their own like flavor of bounciness. Which I gotta say, I prefer the more bouncy type. I know, my brother has been cooked. Yeah, not a lot of interaction though. Some cool looking props, but not much you can do with them. Alright, it's not bad. I like the environments a lot more. It's like it's more carefully and artistically handcrafted. Although there's not much to do, I do like exploring. It's just kind of scary though.
So I really love the environmental details and how this world is crafted. My complaint is mostly I want to be able to interact with more objects. I keep saying it in the video, but I actually really want a Toy Story VR game, and so far, this is the closest thing that I've experienced. I know it focuses more on the multiplayer social aspect, but I would really love to see a single-player story campaign set in this world. It would have lore and it would be silly, funny, and just plainly fun. So I hope the devs do that eventually. By the way, if you're looking for a silly, goofy, but brutal VR game, you should try out my Gorilla Tag clone called RILLA Shotgun. You play as a powerful mutated gorilla and you slay demons using your shotgun, grapple hook, and I even added a chainsaw that looks like a sword. Guess what? It's called a chainsword. And it's got crazy looking enemies that look like these. So check out the link in the description below, and don't forget to like, sub, and ring the bell for more Gorilla Tag knockoffs. Bye!